Hello, in front of me I have AMAZFIT GTS 3 and I'm gonna show you how to pair this watch with the iPhone. First, we need to turn on the watch, and you can do it by pressing and holding the side button. Keep holding it until you see the AMAZFIT logo on the screen. Once you see the logo, you can release the button and wait until the watch turns on. After the watch turns on, you should see the list of languages on the screen. You can scroll through this list by swiping up and down on the screen. Now, find the language you like to use on your watch and tap on it to select it. I'm gonna select English. And once you select the language, you should see the QR code on the screen. This means we need to download and install the ZEP application on our iPhone. So make sure you have internet connection and also the Bluetooth enabled on your iPhone. And once you do, open the App Store. In the App Store, tap on the search bar, type in ZEP, and tap on search, my bad. And once you see the list of applications, you should see the ZEP application on this list with this icon. Now, tap on it to select it, then tap on the Get button to download and install it. Let's tap on download and let's wait until the application is done installing. After the application is done installing, you can tap on the open button to open it. And once the application opens, you will get a couple of pop-ups about the permissions. You can allow them or deny them. I'm just gonna allow them, but you can do it. You can deny them if you want, but remember that the Bluetooth permission is required, so remember to allow this one. Okay, once you're done with the permissions, you will need to log in into a ZEP account. And you can also create a new one if you need to by tapping on sign up, and also you can use the third-party applications to log in. I'm just gonna tap right here, enter the email address because I already have an account. Then tap right here and enter the password, so give me a couple of seconds. And once you're done, you can tap on sign in to log in. After you log in, you will get probably a couple more pop-ups about the permissions. This one is about the notifications. So if you want to receive the notifications from your iPhone on your watch, you need to allow this permission. If you don't care, you can deny it. Next, we have the fitness and activity permission. So if you want to track your health data and stuff like that, you need to allow this permission. If you don't care, you can deny it. And here again, we have the Apple Health access. You can tap on OK, and you can allow or deny the permission to write and read the data like heart rate and stuff like that for the app. I'm just gonna tap on turn it on all, but you can customize it to your liking, and then tap on allow or don't allow. And once you're done with the permissions, you should see the homepage of the application. Now, tap on the profile icon, tap on the add device, tap on the watch, tap on agree. As you can see, the application detected the previously paired devices, but for some reason it should open the camera app basically, and you should be able to scan the QR code with the camera app. Maybe because of the reason that I already paired this watch with this phone, maybe that's why it detects it and I can just select it from the list. But if you see the camera app on the screen, basically it opens the camera app, just scan the QR code with your phone. If you see this screen, simply tap on AMAZFIT Bip 3 Pro right here on the list to select it. For some reason it didn't go well. Let's tap on pair another device. Okay, tap on OK, and this is how it should look by default. Basically, you should see the camera app. You can pick up your iPhone and then scan the QR code. Then you can tap on the check mark to confirm. And this time it worked. Okay, so basically by default, you should see the camera app, you should scan the QR code and then tap on confirm to pair the devices. And once you're done, once the devices connect, you will see this screen, and here you can basically synchronize the data from the account to your new device. So if you want to copy some stuff like device settings and stuff like that to your new watch, you can do it. But as you can see, we have another pop-up about the pairing request. Tap on pair here, okay? And again, we have the permission for the notifications, so you can allow it or deny it. And right here, you can check the options you want to, for example, copy, so you can restore notifications, alerts, and stuff like that. But I'm just gonna tap on start as new device, and I'm not gonna synchronize anything. Then tap on done. Tap on done. And at this point, you should see the device page for your AMAZFIT GTS 3. Also, the watch should be ready to use, basically. And that's how you pair this watch with the iPhone. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on the video.